G'day people and welcome. Do you think that I can make 4 lovely quilt as you go wreaths in half an hour? I think I can. Let's get started. Begin by hooping up your backing fabric. Your backing fabric goes right side down, and the less you leave of it at the top, the less you'll waste. When I get to the machine, I am going to lay a long strip, and you'll notice this is actually a long strip. It's the complete width of the fabric. I'm going to lay wadding on top of the hoop and my top fabric right side up on top of it. Now that fabric is going almost as far as the edges of the hoop. But once again, I'm going to want to lay it right at the top of the hoop so that I waste less fabric. With the hoop in the machine and all the pieces on it, I'm going to move the design to the top of the hoop. This is the screen of my Janome Memory Craft 10,000. It's in embroidery. I need to get a design out of a folder. I happen to know that it's in this one, and it's over the page. And there it is, a double wreath. If I stitch this out at the moment, it will stitch in the middle of the hoop, and I don't want it to. I want it to stitch at the top of the hoop, so I'm going to use the arrows, and that has moved it to the top of the hoop, and I'm ready to start sewing. This machine does not have one stitch stop, and it also doesn't have a cutter, which makes things a little bit more complicated. I'm going off a bit to the edge there. Does it matter? Not really. I'm sewing out my design number 017, this wreath. It's available from my website. My designs are made for the way that I am showing you that they stitch out. The first thing it is stitching out is a square that goes around the outside, and that's what joins the top fabric and the wadding to the backing. As it sews that square, I am babysitting it just to make sure that nothing gets folded over or does something silly as it's beginning. Once that square's done, I don't need to worry about it anymore. Pop the design out of the hoop. If I had stitched in the middle of the hoop, I would have a design that was down here, and I would have wasted extra fabric. Now this fabric can be used towards the next design, and I'm going to make 4 of these. First, I need to cut it off. Using my rotary cutter, I'm going to cut this off with a little bit less than 1/4 of an inch of space after that line. And I did indeed get 4 done in about a half an hour, in fact a bit less. My 100 design set of Quilt As You Go squares is available from my website. It costs $50 US. Each of those 100 designs comes in 5 different sizes, starting from 14 to 17 to 20 to 23 to 28 centimetres. And depending on your machine, that $50 will buy you 100 up to 500 designs. Depends if your machine's big enough to sew the bigger sizes. Take a trip to my website if you're interested, and I'm planning on doing a few more of these this week because I need to make a cover for my air threader. I'll see you next time.